The holographic projection flickered to life in the center of the United Earth Assembly Chamber, casting an eerie blue glow across the faces of humanity's leaders. 7 alien forms materialized before them: the Galactic Council, representatives of civilizations that had ruled the stars for millennia. Primitive species of Sol 3, the Vorthok delegate hissed, its crystalline body refracting light in sharp, threatening angles. Your expansion ends now. Dismantle your colonies, surrender your vessels, but submit to Council authority, or face extinction. Ana Rodriguez, Earth's chief defense strategist, sat perfectly still at the conference table, her dark eyes fixed on the alien projections. Beside her, Jack Chen, the head of humanity's deep space intelligence, tapped his finger once against the table, a signal only she would recognize they'd made a mistake. You have 10 of your Earth minutes to comply, the Zephyrini Council leader announced, its 6 eyes blinking in sequence. We have positioned our armada at the edge of your system. Refuse, and your world burns. The projection vanished. Silence filled the chamber for exactly 3 seconds before Admiral Okoye slammed her fist on the table. They can't be serious. We've done nothing but follow every protocol. They're terrified, Jack interrupted quietly, his gaze distant. That's why they're threatening us. Anna nodded slowly. He's right. This isn't about protocol violations. This is about what we've accomplished in just 200 years. Humanity had emerged from its cradle world like a supernova, fast, bright, and impossible to ignore. While other species had taken thousands of years to master faster than light travel, humans had cracked it in decades. While others built their empires slowly, carefully, humans had established 70 colonies in the time it took most species to terraform one planet. The Galactic Council had ruled for 10,000 years on the principle that younger species needed guidance. In practice, it meant subjugation. When humanity refused to bow, refused to slow down, refused to accept their place as the galaxy's newest servants, the Council had finally shown its hand. 9 minutes, Anna said, checking her neural interface. Jack, is everything ready? Jack's lips curved into something that wasn't quite a smile. The Kepler Protocol has been active for 5 minutes already. We're just waiting for confirmation. The Kepler Protocol, humanity's greatest secret and greatest shame or salvation, depending on who you asked. When humans had first detected the true nature of galactic politics, when they'd discovered that the Council maintained its power through an ancient network of quantum entangled weapons platforms hidden throughout the galaxy, a small group of scientists and military strategists had made a decision. If humanity was going to survive in a hostile galaxy, they needed insurance. Anna had opposed it initially. The Kepler Protocol was aggressive, presumptuous, and potentially catastrophic. It assumed the worst of alien civilizations and acted on that assumption. But Jack had convinced her with a simple question. Would you rather have it and not need it, or need it and not have it? Now, as 7 minutes remained on the Council's ultimatum, she was grateful for his paranoia. Chief Rodriguez, what do we do? President Shao asked, his voice strained. We can't fight their armada. Our simulations show they could glass Earth in under an hour. They could, Anna agreed, standing from her seat, but they won't get the chance. Jack activated his own neural interface, and a new holographic display filled the chamber, a map of the galaxy with thousands of points highlighted in red. Each point represented a Council weapons platform, a military installation, or a command ship. Surrounding each red point were dozens of smaller blue points. For the past 50 years, Jack explained, his voice steady despite the magnitude of what he was revealing, humanity has been deploying autonomous drones throughout the galaxy, not weapons platforms, just watchers, mappers, gatherers of intelligence. At least, that's what they were. He zoomed in on one red point. 6 months ago, when our diplomatic channels with the Council began to deteriorate, we upgraded their programming. Every drone within range of a Council military asset received new instructions and new capabilities. Admiral Okoye leaned forward. What kind of capabilities? Anna answered. Each drone carries a microscopic quantum disruptor technology we reverse-engineered from a derelict ship we found in the Kuiper Belt. Individually they're harmless, but when networked together and activated simultaneously, she paused, they can erase matter at the quantum level. You're talking about erasing the entire Council military. President Zhao's face had gone pale. Not just their military, Jack corrected. The Kepler Protocol targets every Council weapons platform, every warship, every orbital defense station, and every command center simultaneously. In 15 seconds, the Galactic Council's ability to project force will cease to exist. That's genocide. Someone whispered. No, Anna said firmly. Every platform, every ship, every station has been evacuated through anonymous warnings we sent over the past week. We've given them every chance to stand down peacefully. The Council leadership ignored those warnings. They chose this path. For minutes, Jack announced. President Shao stood, his decision clear in his eyes. And if we activate this protocol, what then? Then humanity becomes the most powerful military force in the galaxy by default, Anna said. We'll have destroyed the Council's power structure in minutes. Other species will either negotiate with us as equals, or they'll try to build their own weapons to challenge us. Either way, we'll never be threatened with extinction again. We'll also be the monsters, the president added quietly. Jack shook his head. We'll be survivors. There's a difference. 2 minutes remained when President Shao gave the authorization code. Jack's fingers danced across his interface and across the galaxy. Millions of microscopic drones activated in perfect synchronization. The Vorthok delegate had called humanity primitive. In 14 seconds, he would learn the truth. Humanity wasn't primitive, they were patient. While the Council had rested on 10,000 years of dominance, humans had spent every moment since leaving Earth, preparing for the day someone would threaten their existence. The counter reached 0. Across the galaxy, in a span of 15 seconds, 17,000 Council military installations simply ceased to exist. No explosions, no debris, just empty space where instruments of oppression had stood moments before. The Council's armada at the edge of Earth's system vanished like morning mist in the assembly chamber. Alarms began to sound as sensor data flooded in from across human space. Reports of Council vessels disappearing, of weapons platforms going dark, of an empire's military might being erased as thoroughly as chalk from a board. Anna and Jack stood side by side, watching the data scroll past. They'd just changed the galaxy forever. Whether that change was for better or worse, only time would tell. What happens now? President Shao asked. Anna finally allowed herself a small smile. Now we see if the rest of the galaxy wants to talk, or if they want to find out what else humanity's been working on for the past 50 years. The answer came within the hour. 17 species requested immediate diplomatic channels with Earth. The age of the Galactic Council was over. The age of humanity had begun.